This is a true story about a business trip I made to Atlanta. I call it the right road trip. Beginning the long drive to Atlanta, I ran into a downpour. So blinding I had to pull over to the side of the road since I could not see. I then asked God if He wanted me to continue. If so, the rain has got to stop. No sooner had I said the words, the rain stopped and the sun came out. I traveled to the north side of Atlanta for the night. My first stop was south of Atlanta, then back to the north for my last appointment on Friday. After 5 o'clock, I got back on the Atlanta Ring Road, bumper to bumper on this large parking lot. But I was tired from the meeting and travel. I said out loud, "Since you're not a respecter of persons, I claim a translation out of this traffic." I glanced at the second hand on the car clock. When I looked up, I was over 50 miles past the Ring Road. Normally I would stop and have a praise time. I felt compelled to continue. Even the call of a Crystal hamburger would not divert me from my travel. Getting to I-65, I turned south to Mobile. I passed a hitchhiker. Normally I would ask the Holy Spirit if I should pick the person up. I didn't ask about this hitchhiker. The Holy Spirit impressed me to go back. I said, if I was to pick up, I'd have to turn and go back. At the next exit, I turned off, went under I-65, traveled back under the expressway. To turn to the hitchhiker's direction, I waited at the traffic light. There was a police car turning in the direction of the traveler. People are not to hitchhike rides here. I thought, God, you will have to take care of the police car. Turning with the light, I started up to where the police car had traveled. There was no police car ahead. I picked up Michael. I asked if the police had passed him. He said, I saw the police turn this way, but they never passed me. I started to glance at Michael, and I thought how people had entertained angels unaware. Michael told me he had been traveling to Florida. He took the wrong road. His traveling companion stole all of his earthly possessions. Expecting concern from a relative living with us, I still was prepared to take Michael there anyway. When my cat sat on Michael's lap, peace settled in the house. The next day, after he shaved and ate, we went to Mobile. We visited a friend. He didn't have any work for him, so he gave Michael a $5 check, and we jointly prayed for Michael. I took Michael to cash his check. When it was cashed, the Holy Spirit told me to give my $10 for his $5. Tears came into Michael's eyes. During the day, as we visited people, exactly the same items that were stolen were given to him, and no one knew. We stopped to let Michael off to continue his trip.
Through tears.
Michael's final words. I have met real Christians, and I didn't take the wrong road. Are you a real Christian?